Hello and welcome to the Tangobaldy Show. Just clear all this away and we'll make up the first letter. We won't need this so much now. So let's do the first one, which is the letter T. And the reason I wanted that half marker is so that I could put the stick and glue. So if I want to put it there, I can put some glue on there. And then I can measure halfway along. It's not going to work, is it, this measuring thing? Because it needs to be half a stick. See that? These sticks must be different lengths. And we can check if it's square by doing that. That's good. So yeah, I'm covered in sticky, gluey mess. But that's a T. But that half doesn't cover half of this. Oh, it does half of that stick. Does it do half of that? Nearly. So we'll do the A now. And use orange for the A. And we're going to do the A. So it's going to be quite elongated, so the A is going to be like that. What's cool about this is when I've done this, is I'm going to be turning this video upside down so that you can see what's happening. Oh, fiddlesticks, get off, don't need that on there. So you make the triangle shape, and then we'll need half of one of these sticks, and it will go about there. So we'll cut this one in half. And we just guess where that goes. So about there. A bit of hot glue on there. Ouch. And a bit of hot glue there. And press that down. How are we doing? Oh, I forgot to get off. I forgot to put some under there. So let's pop that on there. So there we go, that is glued. That is the A, and that will go that way up. I think afterwards I have to perhaps clean up the glue. I'll just throw it all on the floor. I'm the one that cleans up. I'm definitely glad I used this bit of cloth because I can always see I've got glue stuck on it. I thought about sticking these together like that. So let's just make the letters first because I might change my mind. If they could join together like that, it might be easier to put up on the wall. So let's just make the letters an N now. And that would be like that, but we need to keep it the same distance, so we'll put them like that in a box. We'll do them all in a box. I wonder if I should just get a... Should I just mark that with a pen? Let's do that. If I do that, this will give me a rough size of what I want. So there's a little square there now. And I can do my N like that. Doesn't quite fit, does it? How would you get the N to stretch that far? It's not going to fit. So the N's going to have to be smaller or longer. What about the A? Did the A fit? The A's fine, but it's not long enough. So the N will just have to be narrower, like that. But it's going to be really, really short. Look, it's not going to fit. And I want the option of putting it there. So that would have to go like that, but that looks silly. So we have to glue piece onto it. So we just do like a whole piece like that. Let's do it like that. Put it like that. And like that. Bigger's better, because that one's that size. Look. The A was a little bit shorter. But then there's nowhere for that A to stick to now. Oh. It can go there though. And then we'd have to stick something. Let's glue that like that, because that's how I want it. Oh, that's enough glue. Wow, that was a lot of glue. That is hot glued to the cloth now. I'm going to put a little bit down there. Ow, it's so hot. Ow! Like that. And then it's sticking to my fingers. And a bit there. So get that all lined up. Pressed in place. Give that time to glue to it. That's massive. Look at the size of that N. It's huge. It's way too big. That's got to come off. That we can't use it that big. That's too much. Let's put it just as the start again on that one. That's just crazily silly. Let's just do it that size. Just look absolutely stupid. Let's put a little bit on now. There. And then a little. And that's not going to work either, unless you put that down there. Yeah, just put it down like that. It's a bit better, it's not so silly size now. But then the A's wrong. It's just going to be like weird when that's done. So let's do the G. That is definitely going to be a little bit wrong. The G with blue. 4. So the G is going to be massive, like the A. It's going to be there, there, and then half of one of these. Half-ish. So we're going to put that there, and then that there. Now that is a huge G. So maybe just chop. I'm going to take a little bit off of them, off each end, because it doesn't look right being that long. There we go. Might be easier to put it on here. I think drawing that shape's helped. That definitely did help. And putting these on at the back. This is the very first time I've attempted this. So the end results will most definitely look quite amateurish. But that's the cool thing about arts and crafts. It doesn't have to be special, does it? It just has to be okay and you be happy with it. So that's a good G. Bit wonky. It's not too stuck. It's definitely a bit wonky. Is there any way we can unwonkify that? I've just bent the sticks a little. I think actually in the garden there's a piece of wood and I'm just going to stick them to a piece of fence panel. That's what we will do. What colour haven't we used yet? Yellow. Let's have an O. We need 4 yellows for an O. There's an O. They're going to be super easy. I love that. Super. We can do 2 blobs on that one. We don't need this anymore. A bit on the blob on there and a bit of a blob on there. Ow! Guys, be careful with this glue. It's hot. Press that down. I think I've been forgetting to press firmly. There's an O. I like the O. Tango! Wow, we have got loads to do. We've got the B to do next. And we need to use red for the B. The B's going to be a little bit more difficult, so we're going to do the B with little pieces. Make a little B like that. Or were we going to do long ones? I think we're going to do long with like that. I think that might work. They might be a little bit too short, so what about that length? Let's try with a long. We've got some more over here. Yeah, what we'll do is we'll glue it and then chop them off afterwards when we're happy with the angles. So let's do the corner first. Just using my eyes here for the middle. I don't know where the middle is. And then I'm going to just stick that like that. Actually, should I put it to that corner and then just roughly cut it? If I put it there, it's going to be like that angle. So let's just cut that. I'm going to put 2 on now. Well, that worked out better than planned. Ow! There should be an award for counting how many times I burn myself on this thing. So we'll do the same there, get a nice line up. It's good because the scissors are not snapping the sticks. I thought they'd crack the wood. Could go underneath for that one. I probably will actually. otherwise it's going to be poking up too high. So we'll pop that underneath. Doesn't quite... me fingers! He's sticking to me and burning my fingers. Here we go. Let's push that in a bit as well. So if I hold that there, that should pull it back into shape. So yeah, that's a B. I quite like that B. B, 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 B. Another A, so we use an orange for the A, just for... Did we cut that one in half? Yeah, we did. So we're learning from that. If we do the A, we won't cut that one the same. I mean, if we're really posh, we could like trim them properly, file them down on a bit of paper and glue the edges together. But that's not going to work. So let's just put the glue on that. Push it roughly together and then line it up with the other one so that it's at the same angle, and then just press it down firmly. I think you have to press it firm so that the glue gets into the wood grain. Yeah, and then the same distance up. Oh look, I've nearly made one and it was quite the same. So put one on here. And what I'm going to do, instead of just chopping it, I'm going to get it roughly done. Do that what I did before. Get the angle of the scissors right. No, I don't know why, but it's sticking. It's sticking to everything, but there we go. But that's not even going to cut anywhere near what I want. What about if I do it back to front? Try that. This isn't going to work. And that one, it went on both of them. See, that one's on the back of both. What it should have been is on the top of that one and the back of that one, like this, look. And it would have stayed flat. So we're going to have to re-glue that one if possible. So let's put a bit of glue on there. And a bit of glue where we think it's going to be on the back. The glue wasn't where I thought it would be. It's moved. Just slide it down. There we go. Oi. So yeah, get that straight. That is much nicer, and I suppose I could have done that with these as well. Well, that one went under and that went over. So that's a much nicer looking A. And I suppose once it's dried, we can peel off some of the little bits of glue. Do you think I could get that one off? Nah, leave it as it is. And now we've got to do another T-A-N-G-O-B-A-L. So we'll do a green L. Should really avoid a green. And we'll do the half L. And stick that on the back. That was easy. And a purple for a D. And too many letters in the way now. Let's move those. And a D would be should we just do that? I don't know what a D looks like. It has little, so we could do a D like this. Just cut a piece off. Oops, where did that go? Let's just cut another one off the same. Would have been nice to have kept it. So you'd put that there, and that there, and then the little bits, which you're going to have to get. Where did it is easy to find. And then put that stick underneath, get it the right length. Let's do it, glue it and cut, let's stick it together first. So a bit on there. Flip it over. That's quite a nice angle. I'll keep that like that. Should we do it so it's next to, they're pretty close. And then obviously get a purple one to go there to there. Do it on the back. I think on the back looks better. So what I have to do is hold that there and then get that angle. That looks good. Once we putting that on the front. Yeah, like that. So put a bit on there. That looks good. I don't want it to stick on the table, but I overdone the glue again on that one, didn't I? So we can tidy the glue up afterwards. If you start trying to do it when it's wet, you end up with it falling to pieces in your hand. I do like the glue gun. It's one of my favourite things that I ever bought. I mean, it's the cheapest one you can find. Oh, I'm on to the Y. What colour do we need? I like red, so we'll do another red. We've got a B. We've got 2 oranges, 2 purples, 2 greens, 1 red, 1 blue, 1 yellow. Let's do, yeah, use red. And then we're using a Y for that, which is quite easy to do. We'll do like half width again, and then a straight piece to come down to the bottom. It's a capital, so we can probably do it quite, let's just do as if it's going to go corner to corner, and then I'm going to try gluing this one because this is going to be very fiddly to try and do by hand when it's not glued. We put that like that, and we'll corner to corner. Press that down. And I want to cut that both, ow, well, both of these off. That's one off, and then that one. It's moving it. It's because the bottom one's getting caught. It needs to go like that. That's like a proper tough lolly stick, that one. Okay, so that's good. And put that to there. And that one there. Cut that off at the bottom. That'll be about halfway. Same again for that one. Just a bit of glue on there. Line it up. This bit of drawings actually helps out quite a lot. I'll squeeze that tight. Because it's very difficult to line it all up horizontally and vertically at the same time, just by looking at it. So there's the Y. That doesn't even look straight to me, but it is. So those are all the letters done. Now the next thing is to work out how to put them all together. So I'm going to go and grab a piece of wood out of the garden. Give me a sec and I'll be right back. I am back amazingly quickly, but you probably won't notice. This is going to have trouble fitting this on the entire screen. I think you can just about see that. This was an old piece of bedding, an old bed that someone had, and they chopped it up. I've already made a bit of a fence, so I thought what I'll do is I can just pop them on there and hot glue them. Stuck all that way. They'll overhang a bit if they go that way. I think they might look better that way. So see if we can get 10 facing that way, like that, because that was the original plan, to have it facing in the wall. I would have liked to have painted it first. I don't think that's going to fit on. No, we're a little bit short. Yeah. So what about that way, with them hanging over? Can we fit them all on that way? Well, it fits just about that way. So let's do that. It's not as wide as I was planning. Let me see if I can get a piece that's a bit wider than that from the garden and not such heavy duty. I'll leave the camera going. Don't get up to nothing while I'm gone. That is better. So what I'm going to do, use that piece of wood, cut it down to size and paint it green, which means, well, it's kind of a greeny grey, which means I might remake these. Wrecked this, haven't I? And break all my letters. I decided to use a larger piece of wood and change. I was going to paint it a different colour and I decided no painting. So what we've done, this piece is off an old fence panel that I've reclaimed. It's a bit bowed, so I'm thinking it's probably going to be hard to bend it back, but if I use that side and then nail it from the other side after I've hot glued it, it should hold it quite flat and give it a bit more bulk because it's quite light. So I'm very happy with that. That's flattened it out. It's given it a bit of bulk and also given me somewhere to attach things to hang it. Let's just I think we'll try initially just to put some blobs, because I know lots of glue is good, but I don't think it's necessary for this. Now we've stabilised the wood as well, it's not going to be moving around too much. I am going to put this up on the wall. I'm going to clean off all the little bits and pieces with a brush outside, and I'm going to hang it over there and show you what it looks like. So let's Thank you for watching the Tangobaldy Show.